I am so excited to set this up. Let's go, dude. What is going on, everyone? I am so excited to finally be setting up some of this gear. If you guys didn't tell from the entry, this is the Wave Mic Arm LP, which stands for low profile. So at first I didn't even know they came out with two different versions, and I'm actually really excited about this one because currently this is my mic arm, and when I have it extended out, it kind of gets in the way of my third monitor. I'm hoping that I can fix this, but the challenge is that now I have to worry about this getting in the way of my mouse. So I'm hoping I have a way to make this work because I'm really excited to use this. I can try a few different things. If I have to, I can put on left of me, but I'm really excited to unbox this and check this out with you guys. So let's go ahead and check it out. Of course, gonna have the handy dandy unboxing knife. Also too, one thing to note as I'm kind of opening this is that the packaging is mostly just kind of like regular cardboard and no color on it. I kind of like it because it's like a minimalist kind of thing. I feel like a lot of like higher end brands actually do this even though you don't notice it. So for instance, let me see. All right, I feel like a lot of companies actually end up doing this. So for instance, like Tamron, this is there's actually a lens that I use in my camera, or one of the lenses I use in my camera, but they just come in a plain old box like this, which I think is kind of neat. Yeah. Kudos to them for saving on money and supplies and stuff like that. So, but I'm actually really excited to take a look at it. So, oh, I was like, what is this? Is this dummy proof? Oh, there it is. Look at that. So we got some instructions in here, which I guess is kind of neat. So in case you want to actually like figure out like lengthwise how long it is and stuff like that, you can actually measure it all out and kind of figure it out for yourself. So I don't really think I need that though. You got this, which is in one piece. One thing that I thought was kind of neat while I was like looking into this is that like, if you notice, it doesn't have tension to it right away. So I'm curious as to just like, if you tighten this in a spot and that's it. Yeah, so it kind of just fluidly moves, which is nice because that means that it can hold pretty much any microphone, as where with this, if you don't have a heavy enough microphone, it will not work. Also, pleasantly to my surprise, this is metal. So this is actually metal, which I didn't realize at first. I wasn't sure if it was a plastic cover, but it was metal, which I'm actually super excited about. And it's just magnetic onto the actual arm. So if you guys notice in there, you have these little magnets right there that basically just kind of snap onto. So, and for anyone that doesn't know, this is for your cable management routing, which I mean, like you don't have to use, because I know some, like I personally kind of like the look of the red, you know, cable and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of people do that. So also funny thing that I realized while doing some like research is that you can actually just use it like this if you really wanted to. That's actually kind of neat. Like if you're doing like podcasting and stuff like that and you just want something that's not really a desk stand and not super bulky, you can just clamp it to your desk like that and you can literally have that. So I thought that was really cool. I'm also not creating a space just for podcasting, so I don't think I'll do that, but kind of a neat little note. And this is your desk clamp with the Elgato emblem right there, or symbol, whatever it's called. Also too, one thing I want to note as well, if you haven't had Elgato products before that have like the desk clamps, is that this is really awesome because you can actually pull this down and it won't loosen or tighten. And the reason why that's really cool is because like, let's say if you have this up against a wall or something like that, you can then just pull this down, pull it over, and then continue tightening or loosening it. Nice little small attention to detail. For something that doesn't have a lot of technology that changes, such as like mic arms, this is a huge improvement. So kudos to them for that. And then also, again too, talk about like going minimal and not like overdoing your packaging. Just these little things come right in here, so. There we go. So these are just a couple of thread mounts, and then your Allen wrench. I believe the Allen wrench is actually for tightening this part of the arm, so that way you can make it, you know, easier to move, harder to move, depending on what the weight of the actual microphone is. So, and then these are just thread adapters for the different microphones that you might have. I'm gonna start to kind of like line this stuff up and figure out where I'm gonna want it. We'll see if this works out for me or not. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this from it. So. Also, one thing that I'm actually really excited about is that I'm pretty sure this mic arm doesn't have that issue where, let's say if you wanted to like move it like this or whatever, it kind of like gets in the way. Like I feel like this mic isn't perfect for this because you have to kind of make sure that these two knobs are in a certain way so you can twist your mic certain ways. So I'm actually really excited because I think this one might not have that issue. But either way, I digress. Let's continue taking this apart. Oh, that could have been so bad. You see what I mean? Like that actually has tension built into it. Oh my God, I'm so glad that it didn't just like come back and break my PC. That would have sucked. Oh man. Anyways, all right, mic off. Now let's get the actual cables out. Pop this off. And I don't really know what to do with this because this is gonna just do what it wants. All right, now for this, I'm gonna try and line this up to where I think it will work. I'm gonna try and put my mic actually on it just so I can really understand how it's gonna fit. If you use a thread adapter that actually came with the Elgato wave arm, you can just screw this bad boy right on and it will fit like so. All right, so let's get an idea of where this thing is gonna sit. Oh, and I definitely need to tighten this too. All right, so I think we figure out where we're gonna put it. I think this way it's not really gonna get in the way of my mouse pad, even though it is kind of like stepping over the line with the mouse pad, but I think it'll still work. So I think this is the actual sweet spot. I'll be putting it. So let's go ahead and loosen this bad boy up. Look at that, easy. All right, just tighten it a little, just make sure it works. Right there. All right, so that's it. I'm pretty sure that's the setup we're going with, so tighten this bad boy down. All right, so we got that tightened down, and I actually need to tighten this as well. All right, so to tighten this, which for the Shure SM7B, this definitely was not enough. Let's go ahead and take this little Allen wrench that's provided. Give it a couple turn, give it not even that, a full turn, just nice little tighten. All right, now I think all left is just adjust the ball head, so that's it. That's literally it. Now I just need to route the cable. I just gotta take this, which there is, all right, I forgot to show you guys this, but there's a hole underneath so you can just route the cable into it this way, which I'll show you guys how to do that. So, pop that cover off. Take the cable, thread it up, bam, done. Pop that off. There we go, that's it, it's all set up. Now, one thing I actually really love about this is if you're not using your microphone, like the way it just twists out of the way, right? Like it just gets perfectly out of the way, which I love. And all you have to do is just twist it back. And if you are someone that fidgets with it, you can still move this. I'm pretty sure if you loosen it a little bit, like you can still move this around. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. Like this actually seems really nice, well built. It's very discreet. I like the low profile. So now whenever I'm like looking over at my third monitor, I don't have this giant mic arm coming up and in the way. So I'm really excited about that. So I have to try this out. I'm not gonna do a full review on it just yet. I wanna get a little bit of time with using it and see if it's like any nuisances that I come up with or anything like that. So yeah, so this is what the actual mic arm looks like from my setup, which like, it looks so clean. I love it. Now that there's not this huge thing just coming out of the way like that. And also too, I can see my monitor perfectly. I don't have to worry about like bending my head over and stuff like that. But like, this looks so good. I didn't think $100 mic arm was gonna take my stream aesthetic to a whole nother level, but like literally this $100 mic arm just, it feels like it just did that. But again, I'm not completely signing off on it just yet, but damn, first impressions, this looks so good. Like, I can't stop just like, oh my God, this looks so good. I'm so hype about this. Oh my God. Woo! All right, anyways, back to the regular video. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like on stream. Holy crap. So just to wrap it up, like I think the build quality is phenomenal. Like it's very well built. I like the adjustability of it. I wasn't sure if there'd be enough adjustment for me and stuff like that, but I love that. And again, the fact that you can just pop that out of the way, I think is so clean, so neat, instead of having to like push the thing over. Just off first glance, if I can go back and buy either this mic arm or my previous mic arm, which is the Rode, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go with this one. This one actually seems really solid. Very well built, very beautiful. So yes, I'm excited to try it out, which I might be doing that tonight on stream, which by the way, if you guys don't know, I do stream on Twitch. So come check me out. Usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays we stream. That is the end of the video. Like I said, I'm gonna go mess around with this and stuff like that, see how I like it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Also too, huge shout out to Corsair, Pipeline, and Elgato for sending me this equipment via the scholarship that I got. I appreciate it immensely. And I'll be looking forward to doing a full review on this to really tell you guys if it's worth the money or not. Off the first glance, I'm really thinking it's gonna be hopeful, but all right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. With the Elgato lighting, or the Elgato with the Elgato emblem right there, or symbol. With this, let's say like you can't. All right, I realized I literally was not recording any audio that entire time. I'm an idiot.